This is my friend Brandon. This evening, I thought it would be interesting to look at some non-standard takedowns. I've had a little bit of training in some other martial arts and a little bit of training in MMA. And what I've found is that basically applying the sort of general principles, there are some situations where you can get surprising takedowns, which seem to be quite effective. Mind you, I've only done these in drilling. I have not done them in a competition, so that's a bit of a caveat here. But I wanted to show you some of these. So the first one comes out of whenever you can catch an extended arm. It's very typical of a strike, right? And we think in judo of this, but notice that direct strike, right? This is fairly common as a way to avoid it. You go to the side and here, but this avoids the strike, but it doesn't take down your opponent. So what I want to do, typical judo principle, is I want to take his momentum and I want to direct it. This is also very Aikido-esque. So he strikes, I take this, and we go back. Now, in some martial arts, they make this big point about hooking here. And yes, this is super, super effective. But you can't necessarily get that inner hook, particularly if you're not trained in it. So just taking it and going back works very well just to take down. All right, same principle. I'll talk about where the head goes, the body follows. If he is coming towards me in any way, now you don't want to do this violently because you can really hurt your partner, but I'm just taking the head and redirecting it, and I can go back and forth with that. The important point about this is you do want to make circles. I don't want to just try and do that. He's not going to turn, right? That becomes a clothesline. This is not pro wrestling. All right, so I take the head, I turn him. I come back and lift. I don't want to hit his face. Everything is on the side of the head. Sometimes it requires a second turn, sometimes it does not. All right. If you get behind somebody, there's a really nice double arm drag. So once again, one thinks of it coming from some kind of a strike, but we were doing it from this control here. So if my partner manages to get that really annoying arm drag here, all right, I'm going to come across and grab the forearm. Now I lift up, under, and the key here is raising the shoulders. Then I'm going to just walk backwards. So obviously you can do this out of a strike, but this is really problematic, right? This Russian tie thing. So I whip to get in the back position. Don't lift the arms when he goes down. You can dislocate his shoulders. You do not want to injure our training partner. The same principle comes again from a strike, particularly a left-sided strike, right? Thinking of blocking on the right. So if you do a 1-2 right, block here. It's much easier than a lot of these lifting or a nagi or suplex type takedowns, and I think it's a lot easier on your partner too.
Yeah.
So I like that a lot. People do a lot of leg shuffling. Some people, particularly in MMA, you're going to get kicks. So when I get that, when my opponent is doing that kind of dancing thing, I like to lift under the leg. If it's a kick, I'll just lift, step back, and turn. You can go forward as well, particularly if it's a straight kick. But I think coming back, you're a little less likely to get injured by the kick itself, right? But just dancing around, right? This kind of stuff,
Yeah.
which people do, right? This is closely related to sukui nagi, to the scoop throw. He's dancing, he's coming in. I want to get behind his leg. My arm is going in a circular motion, and this one is lifting up. Right? This is a nice way of taking advantage of fancy footwork. One more time. Of course, I suspect that you're not going to just wait and let me do that, right? When I come in, one more. All right. Some ideas about some non-standard takedowns, which certainly work in drilling, and I suspect that they'll work pretty well in at least sport MMA as well. If you've enjoyed the video, please click like and subscribe to our channel, Sara Yokuzenyo, meaning maximum efficiency. If you click on the bell, you can get the videos as soon as they're posted. Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you.